Hello, beautiful family. Today I'm sharing my recipe for 1, 2, 3 noodles, saran wrap, 3 eggs, 2 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of salt. 1, 2, 3 noodles. A little bit of water you might need, jams, and a food processor. All right, we're going to start in the food processor with the 2 cups of all-purpose flour. Not bread, not self-rising, just good old flour. Chop, chop to make it even. There we go, in there. Then 1 teaspoon of salt. And yes, I do it over a measuring cup because I spill. So I just make it even and then throw the garbage, or the salt in the garbage. There we go. Now these are the same as Ream's egg noodles, if you want to use those. They're just as good, but these are homemade and I'm guessing cheaper. Okay, I'm going to give it a little pulse just to mix in the flour and the salt before I move on to the eggs. Okay, 3 eggs. I guess eggs are supposed to be room temperature when you bake with them. So, I don't know. And also, you are supposed to crack them on the counter, but holy moly, look at that mess. I always have cleaning supplies around when I cook. Also, I'm messy. Good. All right, I'm just going to give that a little pulse, a couple pulses. And then my food processor does have a dough setting. So technically this is supposed to take about 2 minutes, but you'll see it takes me about 30 seconds. And the dough will slowly pull itself from the sides of the food processor and into a log attached to the center blade there. See it kind of slowing down. And I'll show you here what it looks like. Okay. Flour your surface in order to roll out. You can see the thickness of it, about the texture. It's nice and hearty dough. I always keep a pile of flour on the corner of my rolling surface so I can pull it over if I need it. And this, I do make 4 batches at a time, but just because I have a huge family. So this is just 1 part, and knead it for 2 minutes. All right, it's been kneaded. Really not, it doesn't look much different. There's the pinch test. You can kind of see the consistency of it. I'm going to put it into a little disc and cover it tightly with saran wrap. There's no need to spray the saran wrap. It won't stick, and it won't rise. We'll let it sit for 60 to 120 minutes just for the dough to rest. It doesn't rise, and you've got really a nice window of time. You know, nothing to look for. It's whenever it's convenient for you. And we're going to set that aside. There we go. Give it a pat. Now here my dough has set, so I'm going to divide it into 4 quarters to work each piece individually because it does dry out. So you have to saran wrap up whatever is left over until you get to it. But I'll work a quarter of a time to roll it out. Now, if you are going to do chicken and dumplings, you don't have to roll it out. You just kind of pinch off pieces into little dumplings and then drop it right into your boiling broth, and they will cook up that way. Again, with the flour, I'm going to just put a little dusting on it so it doesn't stick to the rolling surface and the pin. You'll want to roll them and slice them a little thinner and smaller than you want to eat because they do expand in the broth. I end up turning it a quarter turn until it's a full circle and then flipping once to do one final push there. And I got a good old pizza cutter. That's how I'm gonna slice the noodles. There we go. And in this one, I did make them a little thick, but so make them thinner than this one. Just cut them up, move those little tiny pieces off to the side so you can cut them in half. And then I just throw them onto a piece of cheesecloth. You can use parchment paper, foil, whatever you've got, to just sit them there until you're done with all 4 of your quarters. Look, aren't they beautiful? If you're going to use them right away, great. If not, flash freeze them and then seal them up. Left that in there because why not? And then final step taught to me by Tristan, add warm water and a little bit of soap and give it a whirl. It'll clean a bunch of that. And also hopefully save me from cutting myself like I very often do. And those are 1, 2, 3 noodles.